Hey everybody, welcome back to Leosophy. I got 3 more questions. I'm going to jump right in. Question number 1. You reference magic a lot. Is there anything you do personally? Not a lot. I'm not much of a practitioner of anything, but one thing that I do is once in a while, and I mean very sparingly, I will make a decoction or a tincture of mugwort, and then I have a tobacco pipe, and I'll put mugwort in it instead, and I will both smoke mugwort and drink a decoction of it. And that night, I will have an insane number of complicated and often lucid, but not always dreams. So I do that expressly for that purpose. There's a lot of ways you can use mugwort. You don't have to smoke it, and you don't have to make a tincture with alcohol. In fact, more often than not, I use a decoction. But if I really want to crank things up to 11, I'll also combust it. So let's see, next question. This is one I never thought I'd get. Like I'm an Orkin FAQ. No, I appreciate this question though, seriously. How do I get rid of ants in my house? Sometimes you have to use baits or sprays, but one thing I would try first is just baby powder. If you put baby powder at cracks where ants are coming in, ants don't have great vision. They do everything based on chemical cues. That's why sometimes you'll see them all walking in a circle till they die, because there's a circle of chemical cues. They don't like baby powder. They don't cross baby powder, generally speaking, because it blocks those cues. So it's a great way to prevent them from coming in. So that's my first recommendation, is baby powder or chalk. Baby powder works better just because it's thicker. But if you really hate that smell, chalk would work, but it'll keep them from coming in. Last question, what is the number one thing you recommend to get ready? Can't be one, has to be 2 things. There's 2 necessary things. One, get some land or move to some land, or just get out of the cities, go to the country. And then the other thing is build a community. Like, those are necessary. This whole, the pioneers, they would just, wander off and start a colony somewhere, just them. No, like, the only person who ever did that was Daniel Boone. Like, he's the only guy who was like such a solitary dude, and even him, like, practically, he came back and forth to different settlements. So you have to have a community. This whole like lone wolf thing is BS. It's not a genuine way to survive what's coming. Not to sound alarmist, but at this point, if you've lived for the past 2 years, you don't think anything big's coming. Well, anyway. But yeah, it's got to be those 2 things. You gotta get somewhere where you can start growing food and practice that, and then you also need some level of a community. That's all I got. Like, share, subscribe, keep asking questions. Bye.